Hello everyone, my name is Pawan and today I welcome you all towards my channel, and today we'll be learning about what is promoter, the role of a promoter, and all of the important aspects which is linked towards promoter we will try to understand in much detail. Okay, so now who is a promoter? Let's understand the definition of it. Now this is a mind map which I have basically used it. You can also just take a screenshot of it. It'll be much easier for you. So mind map is a concept where you can understand even the tough concepts in a very simplified manner. Definition. So promoter is involves in setting up of the company. So promoter is the one who involves in the setting up of the company. He enters into contract on behalf of the company before the company receives certificate of incorporation. So remember two things. So he will enter into contract. So before the company receives incorporation, no, receives the certificate of incorporation, he is the person who plays an important role, because after incorporation only board of directors everything can be set out, but he is a person before the company receives incorporation. He will contact on behalf of the company, and behalf of the company will be working for it. Okay, enters into contract on behalf of the company before the company receives certificate of incorporation. Now what is the duties of it? There are three important duties. To act in good faith. So a promoter will always act in good faith. Remember, you should always act in good faith to ensure there is no conflict of interest. You should know there should be no kind of conflict of interest, because before board of directors, before everyone come to a firm, the first initial, as soon as a company is born like a newborn baby, the promoter is one who takes care of all the setting of the company. Got it? That is the role of the promoter. Okay, and what is his fiduciary duties? Not to make any secret profit. Without knowing anyone, he should not tell out the secret profits. Along with that, not to disclose information of the company to the outsiders. So you should not disclose the secret information to outsiders. Disclose not to make any secret profits. Secret profit, secret information, keep it in your mind. Not to hide his personal interest through a nominee, and he should not hide any kind of personal interest. So fiduciary duties, if they're asking you, three important things should come to your mind. Not to make any secret profit, not to hold any secret information, and he should basically not have any kind of personal interest. Okay, he's just playing like a welfare, like how a parent takes care of a child without any kind of an expectation. He should also be the same person doing all the acts without any kind of expectations. Now, relationship between the promoter and the company. A promoter has the fiduciary duty to the company, not to the individual members. So relationship of the promoter to the company. So promoter has a fiduciary duty towards the company. He is working for the company and not for the members. Got it? So indirectly he's working with members only, but his main goal oriented aspect should be within the company itself. The company may take legal actions to the promoter if he breaches the fiduciary duty. So company can take any legal actions in case they feel that this guy is hiding some kind of profits, this guy is hiding some kind of information, this guy is making personal interest, then they can file it. What are the remedies for it? So there's something called as recession, damages, disqualification of a promoter, reimbursement of professional payment, recovery of secret profit, and constructive trust. So in case they feel that this promoter has cheated all of them, then what can they do? They can claim it through recession, they can claim it through damages, disqualification of a promoter. Don't worry, I'll go to the case law section, everything peacefully. Aram se wait. Okay, reimbursement of professional payment. So they can reimburse it, and he can recover of the secret profit and constructive trust. Now this is the very important aspect you need to know from promoter. Over guys, this is very simple. Now let's try to understand about the concept which is linked to promoter. Okay, now if you observe, I'll tell you now the important section numbers which you need to keep in your mind. So promoter comes under section 269. Okay, section 269, subclause 69, which comes under basically of the Companies Act. This speaks about promoter. Okay, which section they can ask you for exam, you can mention this. So promoter has control over the affairs of the company, directly and indirectly controls. He even controls the shareholders as well as directors before they come into an existence. Promoter is the one who takes care of all the things. So he directly takes care of all the aspect of the business. Now we'll be learning a important case law which is associated towards it, that is Twyclass versus Grant. So in this Twyclass versus Grants, promoter undertakes to form a company on a certain project to achieve its purpose. So in Twyclass versus Grant, the Supreme Court said that the role of a promoter is basically to set up a company based on a particular project and to achieve its particular objective. That's it. You can mention this. Twyclass versus Grant. Remember section 2 subclause 9, Twyclass versus Grant. Two things. Next case law was about Erlanger versus New Sombrero Phosphate Co. Oh my god, the company's name is like so. Erlanger versus New Compressor Phosphate Co. The If you observe over here, who's P over here? The promoter the promoter should disclose the information to the board of directors. This was said in the Supreme Court case of the Enlanger versus New Sombrero phosphate case. Okay, in that co-limited case, Supreme Court said that you have to disclose the information. That's it. Now, there is section 35 and section 34 which clearly speaks about criminal liability. So criminal liability, if the promoter is doing any kind of fees there's something called as prospects. Okay, I'll be explaining this in the upcoming videos, but for the time being, just understand that in the prospects, in that prospects will contain all the information. It's like a legal document. Okay, so in case in that document and all, if a promoter is providing wrong information, then what can they do? They can file him under criminal liability. It can be in the jail for almost like 2 years, or depending on the gravity of issue, you have to pay a fine of rupees 5,000. And civil liability also, he can be held accountable. So the remedies of the company we already discussed. One is rescission of a contract, recovery of secret profits, sue for misfeasance, claim for damages of fiduciary. Don't worry, I've already covered it over here. Remedies of this one. So guys, here ends the concept about promoter. In the next video, we'll be studying about prospects. Okay, very simple. Prospects is very simple. It's like bacha concept. I want all of you to watch this video, prospects, only after watching this particular video. That's the reason I made it for you all. That's all. Wish you all a good day. Take care and take care. Goodbye. And if you do like this video, please do like, share, and subscribe.